What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are watching what's on the screen, it don't look good. Pepe coin continues to bleed. We're gonna talk a little bit about the markets as earlier today I was like, oh man, everything's starting to pump. Pepe coin is not pumping, but well, we're gonna see. It was just kind of like a fake out type of thing and probably extracting some liquidity from people. But anyways, we're going to talk about that. We're going to take a look at Chonk, and we will also take a look at DESCI agent. That was something that I bought a couple of days ago, and we're going to take a look at that. It's a project that you can buy it in Ethereum and SUI, but it is a SUI agent. All right, so let's refresh this. It don't look good. Pepe coin at $1.90, and it continues to go down. This point, let's see. At the 15 minutes, let's go ahead and let's look at the monthly, see what's going on. And so basically almost coming down to this point, the 170 again. Somebody was saying something like that it's probably gonna hit that 170. I didn't think that it was gonna hit the 170, but it's looking like it might. And so, but if it does, hey, if this is your conviction play, you know, it should be able, you should be in a good position to pick up some more. And let's see. Yeah, it's like around 172-ish mark. That's around where? 172, 171. So around 170. Probably going to be this cycle low here. But we're getting very close to a cycle low. And pretty much all the gains here from Pepe coin, they've pretty much gone away. So this whole thing, when it went to almost $7. No, wait. What was it? Yeah, with that wick. Went up quite a bit, so it pretty much lost all that. But again, it continues to be my biggest play, and right now it's at a discount. You know, it's just like Bitcoin when it was $15,000. Nobody wanted to touch that thing with a 10-foot pole, but I was backing up the truck and I bought a whole bunch, not a whole bunch of Bitcoin, but a whole bunch of Satoshis, right? Because that's how the game is played. When other people are fearful, you become greedy. And then when they become greedy, you become fearful, right? So holders, almost 19,000 holders and going. Again, the volume is this. We need to work on this. This has to go up eventually. And I think that's where Wintermute and all the other market makers, which no, I haven't seen. I don't know what's happening behind closed door. Maybe they are doing moves or whatnot, but doesn't seem to be reflecting on the chart, unless they may be the ones themselves that are manipulating this thing quite a bit to pretty much shake everybody and their mothers out of this so that they can then come scoop everything up, which I think they're probably doing at, you know, sub $2 prices. I wouldn't be surprised if they're stacking up, you know, behind closed doors, but then again, we will see. And the total supply right now, under 110 million tokens, because about 24 million has been burned. We'll take a look at that. Now let's take a quick look here at Based. Based AI, here it is. And Based also now sub $4. Look at this market cap, guys, $127 million with, and the total is 131 million. I mean, this is crazy. Again, this is probably the most revolutionary AI token in the entire space. But there's something that I'm gonna talk about right now at this moment, and it has to do with the whole Based AI, Pepe coin, the marketing and all that. And so I found this tweet from Doc here at JKR If you guys want to follow him, give him a follow. So he is saying here, Virtuals is a textbook example of fake it till you make it, because they really are faking it. Key equals capitalize fast and be the first mover. But this is part of the thing that I believe that the whole community has been screaming, their lungs out. And it is, just say something, just start, even if you fake it, right? Till you make it. No, I'm not fake it till you make it, because, the product that Based AI and Peppercoin are working on is completely life-changing. And I understand that they've been burned in the past, but that has to be a fear that has to be overcome, right? I mean, you have to throw a little bone here and there so that, the community can run with it, other people can run with it, KOLs can go ahead and get behind it, and the whole thing can, whole storm can be stirred up. But then it makes me wonder, like, okay, well, the whole Peppercoin and Based AI project is being built from the ground up. And this is like grass movement, guys. And it's going to take a lot of coordination between everybody in the community and, all the stars aligning so that we can actually get this information out there and other people can actually be interested in it. And why do I say that? The reason why I say that is because you guys really think that all these other agents that are popping out of nowhere, right? That just somehow, the money, like, let's go to here to AI and look at this, $311 million. Okay, this thing was just released just not long ago, and it's already, the volume is over 100 million higher than the BitTensor Tau. Do you know how much VC money is probably backing this virtual protocol? All right, let's keep checking and let's see. Look at Pal AI, which has been around for a way longer time. Look at this, a $14 million volume in the last 24 hours. If you guys think that, that there isn't big money just manipulating, this thing, this whole space, then you probably believe in fairy tales or something. Let's see. Look at Peanut, guys. Peanut. Almost $600 million. Isn't this insane? Almost $600 million. And for this meme, that there's people manipulating that, right? Let's see. Another one. Goat. 200 million. Same thing with this AI 16Z. Okay. But look at this, $171 million. And this is what you call just faking it, right? Till you make it. And then you have, besides that, you have a lot of big, wallets behind just moving this thing. But hey, it's part of the game and everybody's signed up for this, right? If you came in, this is what you signed for. No, this fart coin pretty much came out of nowhere and just pretty much shot itself up all the way over here. It's just the amount of money. It almost doesn't look natural, right? This thing to be $111 million volume, pretty much almost competing with Floki and the such. It's just completely insane. And then you have Peanut competing pretty much with Sheeb right here with over $500,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. I don't know, guys. It just, a lot of this doesn't look natural. It just seems like there is a lot of big money, like I said, in the back, just pumping, so people can get in and then they dump on them. And that's what I saw earlier today. Everything here was in the green, except for Peppercoin. Everything was in the green. I mean, Fartcoin was at like 25%, and now it just pretty much crashed. Now just 5% in the green. And Peanut, I think it was like, I don't know, like another 25 also. And then it came back crashing. So these are just things, right, that attract people to come into it, and then people buy into it, and then now they're in the red, holding the bags. AI16Z here. Just this one has been running and it continues to run. And what else? And then Peppercoin, of course, is here. We just looked at it and the volume sub $4 million. Now, this is good. At least it's 4 million, because it was at one point in time earlier in the year that this was just like around $1 million, 1 million, 1.5, maybe 2 million. So a little bit more volume happening. But again, this needs to like increase drastically, like a lot. And I keep saying it in my videos. This needs to be increased, quite significantly if we want centralized exchanges to even take a look at Peppercoin. Because at the end of the day, bottom line is they just care about this, guys. It's just moving. If Peppercoin, as good as Peppercoin is, if it doesn't generate attention, attraction, or whatnot, people are not going to buy it. Well, then centralized exchanges are going to be like, well, okay, well, what's the whole point of having this token if there's... So there has to be, something has to generate interest. And I think that's where, Kek space, all the burning mechanism that's happening, the whole affiliation with based AI, the Kek bot, what else? Creatures also that are fed Peppercoin. So the burning mechanism of Peppercoin is huge, because it will continue to make Peppercoin rarer and rarer, right? So I was thinking about Bitcoin, and I was like, wow, but Bitcoin still produces a certain amount every, I don't know how long it is. And Peppercoin, all the tokens are already out, except that Peppercoin continues, it's the opposite. Peppercoin continues to get burned, and it is a fixed amount. Just like Bitcoin is supposed to be a fixed amount, 21 million ever. Well, in the case of Peppercoin, it is a fixed amount. It was supposed to be 133,769,420, something like that. And that continues to get burned and burned and burned. And right now, it is less than 110 million tokens, okay, in circulation. Just consider the market cap. I know here in CoinMarketCap is saying that it is 250 million. It is closer to 200. It is a 5x, okay, to get to $1 billion from where Peppercoin is at the moment. And like I said, there's other projects that want to have that burning mechanism, and they're suggesting it in some of their Telegram accounts, because they understand that having gazillion amount of tokens, it's good to get regular folks in, because they see all these zeros, but then they start saying among themselves, oh yeah, we're gonna make it to 1 cent, and we're gonna make it to 10 cents, and we're gonna make it to $1, and there's no way they could ever get to any of that. And well, they find themselves in the Shiba Inu paradox, right? That's exactly what happened with Shiba Inu. And they continue to strive, and they have burned an enormous amount of tokens, and still they're too far away from getting to that $1 mark. Okay, so now let's take a look at Chonk here. I've been holding Chonk pretty close to their launch, and then I wrote it down all the way. And we've come up a little bit, and I've DCA a little bit in the way. I don't hold a crazy amount, but I hold a little back there just to support the community and all that. And the Anon whale sent me the link to where they have all their memes, and they just continue to make memes and more memes. Right now, I think this is the amount of memes that they have been able to produce so far. And it tells you here how it works. If you click there, or even when you come into this page in the first, right from the get, this thing will pop up and it'll tell you log in with a one-time username to become a creator, upload your created memes. Step 3, insert tags. This way they can find it later. And number 4 is vote for meme creator ultimative. Okay, so this is a pretty cool thing to help people be creative and get that meme energy out of you. And there's a lot of funny memes over here, like the crypto market right here, just hitting Chonk in the diamonds. And to make your memes, you just go here to this make your Chonk, and it's actually pretty cool. And then you just choose, you know, your Chonk, and there's a lot more you can choose from. Same thing as over here. You could choose, you know, the backgrounds, and then the hat or this chain and laser eyes. So this is actually pretty cool. You know, I have to mess around with this a little bit more, but this is actually pretty cool. Come over here, you know, and just entertain yourself with Chonk while things are not looking too great. And talking about Chonk, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Chonk. And Chonk has gone down a little bit. So the market cap at $1 million, guys, this is crazy. This is very, very, very small, okay, for Chonk. But, you know, it's still doing okay. It has recuperated quite a bit from all this dumpiness here. So I am, you know, hoping that Chonk does well. And the other one I was going to talk to you guys about is this DESCI agent here. I bought this at like around $6 million market cap when it first came out, but it's gone down a little bit. Then I picked up some in the SUI ecosystem. But look at the circulating supply, 500 million tokens, okay? That's all. That's the total supply, 500 million tokens. So that's very, very little, guys. And very little amount of holders, really. Just a little over 1,000 holders. Like I said, the market cap, I think this one may have a really good chance to go up quite a bit, and I will show you guys the contracts. Okay, so this is the contract for the SUI, and for me it was actually better to buy it on SUI. It was much quicker, and the fees are way less than if you want to buy the one on Ethereum. But and let me see, does it even show? So Gate.io, Mexi are already, it's already trading there, and I think KSEX. So yeah, I haven't looked too much into this, but it seems to be like some big players that are behind this. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Just the same thing that I require for, you know, that I do myself. And, you know, I implore you guys to do the same with Chonk and Peppercoin and Base AI. Do your own research. At the end of the day, that'll help you, okay, make your own conviction plays and your decisions. And what else? All right. And I was thinking about this today, and I was like, man, I wonder if all this selling and all this stuff is actually because of this crypto loss harvesting, the crypto tax loss harvesting, okay, which is a phenomenon. No, it's, you know, it's just people, they go ahead and they sell their crypto at a loss towards the end of the year, so like that they can capture those losses and they could use it in their taxes, and it can help bring down the cost of the amount that people are going to have to return. That happens a lot in the United States. I don't know if there's other countries that allow this to happen, but it does happen a lot over here, and I am not surprised. It actually makes complete sense that this is what's happening, this tax harvesting. I thought that the IRS had changed this, but I guess they have not. Yeah, so it's still being allowed. That's probably what a lot of people are doing right now. And today and tomorrow are going to continue to be bad. But come January, it should be able to turn around. Maybe not this week, but maybe next week we should probably see a bounce back up. But what this tax loss harvesting is people that are at a loss. Okay, they are down in their crypto or in their stock investments. And what people do is they go ahead and they sell those things that are in the red at a loss, and then they buy in later. Now, crypto, which I think this was what was changed, is that I think last year, the last time that in the United States they allowed for you to sell and then buy right back in. I think now, in order for it to count, you have to wait. I think it's like 30 days or something like that. I don't know. Maybe sometime within the next 30 days, we'll probably see some pump. But maybe in the beginning of January, maybe we'll see something. But yeah, I was just thinking about that because it just, it's the only thing really that makes sense to be selling right now, especially when you are in a bull market. Unless, guys, this was a left translated and it was a stunted cycle and Bitcoin is going nothing but down now. I don't believe that one bit. Anyways, guys, this is it. Just stay the course. It's painful out there, but everybody's hurting. Communities are all pretty much having, a hard time, except for the few, right? The AI 16Zs, the fart coins, and the such, right? They're doing okay. But you know that their time is gonna come when they will also crash and burn. And so, and it happens to everybody. I mean, that's just the way this beast works. You go up all the way, reach the moon, and you come back crash landing. But I sure hope that everybody makes a lot of money. I continue to stack my corns, my peppercorns, and let's take a look at Tucker. Tucker's down. Okay, still around that $2.3 million market cap. Kekistan, $5 million market cap, still doing okay. Based AI, and let's take a look at GME ETH, and this has gone down quite a bit. So anybody that has been looking for an opportunity to get in, I mean, look at this, the fully diluted value. Okay, the market cap, which is the one and the same. Right now at under $100 million. So if that's what you were looking for, guys, is here. Discounts are here. Just make sure that you continue to DCA in your quality projects that you have high conviction. That's why I've been DCAing on Peppercoin. Maybe I'll buy some more, but we will see what the deal is. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope the audio is a little better. My wife got me a new microphone, so I'm testing it out, and hopefully the sound is nicer. All right, guys, take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.